The main screen in the Earth Embassy's underground war room crackled and flickered, filling the dimly lit chamber with harsh blue light. Dozens of alien faces materialized simultaneously, some reptilian, others insectoid, a few vaguely humanoid, but all bore the sharp-edged, hostile glares of species unified under one symbol. The Galactic Council. Commander Olivia Rice stood rigidly at attention, her hands clenched behind her back, her jaw locked tight. The pressure in the room was suffocating. Beside her, Dr. Ethan Carter, a gaunt, intelligent man with tired eyes and a nervous energy, leaned closer to the screen, scanning each face with dread growing behind his calm demeanor. The council's leader stepped forward. Frack, a towering, mantis-like alien with razor-sharp mandibles and emerald-hued exoskeleton, hissed with mechanical clarity, "Your alliance is hereby terminated. Human unpredictability poses a direct threat to stability. Effective immediately, all treaties are void." Before Olivia could formulate a response, the transmission cut. Silence slammed into the war room like a hammer. For a long second, no one moved. Ethan exhaled, his fingers already dancing across his data tablet. That doesn't add up," he muttered, pulling up logs and trade reports. They shared tech, routes, even diplomatic protection protocols. Why would they sever ties now? Olivia crossed her arms, her voice cold. Because this was never a real partnership. They've been lying to us for years. Later that night, back in the research wing buried beneath the embassy, Ethan sat surrounded by screens and code. He replayed archived transmissions from the council, an endless stream of sanitized announcements, trade pacts, and joint security discussions, but beneath the surface, something flickered. A hidden signature buried within the encryption. Spike in classified communications labeled Project Purge. His blood chilled. His fingers flew across the keyboard. "Olivia," he called into his comm unit, "get down here. Now." Within the hour, Olivia arrived in full tactical gear. Ethan pointed to a decrypted string on the screen. Council Directive 9. Eradicate human unpredictability. Phase 1 Global. Destabilization. Phase 2 Leadership Neutralization. "They're not just cutting ties," Ethan said grimly. "They're planning extinction." Olivia paled. "How long do we have?" "Days. A week at most, maybe less." Without waiting, Olivia pulled up her private team's roster. "We warn Earth, now." But when they contacted Senator James Whitaker, Earth's diplomatic liaison to the Council, his response was a cold, dismissive chuckle. "Paranoia doesn't suit you, Commander Rice. The Council needs us." Ethan slammed his fist on the polished desk. "They've been positioning warships around Neptune's orbit for months. Open your goddamn eyes." Whitaker's smile faded, but his tone remained firm. "If you're wrong, this triggers a war. Stand down." That night, beneath a flickering sodium lamp in a forgotten warehouse near Earth's old shipyard district, Olivia met with Ethan and her two most trusted engineers, Liam Gann, a wiry man with oil-stained hands and nerves of steel, and Ava Mitchell, a sharp-eyed pilot with a scar etched down her cheek like a badge of defiance. "The Council's coming," Olivia said without preamble. "We're on our own. We build ships, quietly. We save who we can." Ava nodded immediately. "How many?" "As many as we can. 10 ships, minimum. More if families come." Liam frowned. "Council monitors every factory and port." "How do we build anything without them noticing?" Olivia's eyes gleamed. "We get creative." They worked through the night in shadows and dust. Liam cracked open rusted crates full of outdated engine parts, salvage, ancient tech. "The Council won't track this junk." Ava unfolded a dusty holographic map of old off-grid launch points. 10 ships, 25 escape vectors, maybe more if we scavenge fuel cells from Mars outposts. The next morning, Ethan hacked into the Council's controlled media feeds. A transmission played. A Council peacekeeper ship hovered over. A Martian colony, smoke rising from burning streets. The headline read, "Stabilization efforts in human territories commence." "Stabilize?" Ava hissed. "They're raising everything." Olivia reached for her cum unit. "We need a specialist." Sofia Ramirez. If anyone can punch through Council firewalls, it's her. They found Sofia in a cramped studio apartment glowing with neon. Dozens of screens lined the walls, green code pouring down each like rain. Her hair was dyed bright lime, lit by flickering LEDs. "You're right," she said, skimming the files. "Council's been faking peace talks for weeks. But there's worse, much worse." She opened a file labeled Project Purge, Phase 2. They're targeting Earth's leaders first. Coordinated assassinations. Tonight. Olivia's heart dropped. "We warned them. Again." But Whitaker scoffed. "I'm not trusting a hacker's conspiracy theories. The Council protects us." Hours later, Earth's capital was in flames. Explosions ripped through key districts. The senator's estate crumbled. Live on every screen. Olivia's comm unit buzzed with a scrambled message. "Run. The Council's here. By dawn, chaos reigned. Cities fell." Council drones swarmed overhead, indiscriminately firing. Olivia and her crew regrouped in the warehouse, joined by Marcus Colan, ex-soldier who tossed a stolen drone rifle to Ava. "You'll need this." Liam sealed a third ship. 3 down, 7 to go. Refugees streamed in, scientists, families, strangers. Olivia gave rations, whispered orders, and counted every head. Then the warehouse doors exploded inward. Council enforcers stormed through. "Get them out." Marcus roared, opening fire. Ava dragged a wounded man to the ships. Sofia jammed jammers. Liam finished calibrating engines. Ethan crouched as gunfire tore through crates. A child screamed trapped. Ethan didn't hesitate. He bolted, dodging fire, grabbed the boy, and shoved him into a hidden maintenance tunnel. A blast. Darkness. When he woke, everything was ash and silence. Voices echoed. Warehouse cleared. Survivors terminated. Ethan held his breath. A boot. Stopped inches from his face. Then silence again. He crawled out, ribs screaming. "Boy's safe," he gasped. Marcus. Still outside? They had minutes. Marcus staggered in, bloodied. "We go now." As the ships lifted, a Council cruiser darkened the sky. "Surrender and your deaths will be swift." They tagged. "The ships," Ethan said. "They're tracking us." Sophia's fingers flew. "Give me time, I'll fry the trackers." "We don't have time," Marcus growled. "Split up." Olivia ordered. "Lead them away. Meet at Luna Shadow." "The old mining base?" Ava said. "That place is a tomb." "Exactly." "It's hidden." The ships roared into the stars, scattering. Lasers lit the void. On Ethan's ship, the boy whispered, "Are we going to die?" Ethan smiled faintly. "Not today." But his hands shook. They dove through asteroid fields. Luna Shadow rose ahead, jagged and dead. "No signs of life," Ava said. "Perfect," Olivia replied. "Better death than surrender." They landed, camouflaged the ships, entered the abandoned tunnels. "Welcome to the graveyard," Liam muttered. Dust choked the air. Olivia led the team deep. Ethan found a lab half collapsed. A journal on the floor read, "Evacuate immediately." "Reactor unstable," he shouted. The ground trembled. "Collapse," Marcus yelled. They ran. A chasm split the tunnel. Ava jumped. Then Liam. Ethan hesitated. Olivia screamed, "Jump!" He did. She caught his arm, pulling him up as debris rained down. "We can't stay here," Sophia said. "No," Olivia replied. "But we're not leaving empty-handed." They activated mining bots, drilled into a vault. Inside, alien tech shields, weapons, maps. Ethan stared. This ... could change everything. Or doom them all. Then dash transmission. Whitaker, surrender. Council will spare the rest. Olivia crushed the comm. "He's tracking us," Sophia cursed. He led them to the warehouse. Ethan examined the star map. Here, a planet, outside council space. A whisper of hope. "It's habitable." Olivia's gaze hardened. Set course, and someone shut that. Trey would take her out for good. As the ships lifted off, Luna's shadow erupted behind them, a reactor meltdown, a funeral. Theft fleet sped toward Elysia, but the council struck first. Ava's ship Haven 1 shuddered as crimson lasers tore through the void. "They're everywhere," she yelled, swerving to dodge. "A crew cruiser Thalish is too far," Lion panted, welding a wall breach. "We can't outrun them." Ethan stared at the alien weapons from Lannis Vo. "These pulse rifles they council made, we can use their tech against them." Olivia grabbed a rifle. "Sophia, jam it." "There comes." Marcus armed the civilian. Sophia's fingers flew across her screen, scrambling signals. "Done." Marcus tossed plasma grenade aids to refugees. "Aim for engines." The council fleet closed in a swarm of jagged black ships. Laser scudded. Haven 3 screams crackled over the comm hall. "Breach on 3." Ava shouted, "We're losing them." Ethan spotted a pattern. Their shields dropped for 3 seconds. After firing target, the geeks Olivia relayed the tactic. "Focus fire." Now the crew unbleached, salvaged weapons. Pulse rounds pierced council shields. Own enemy ship exploded, then another, but Thellergest cruiser Vax Wrath unleashed a missile volley. Haven 2 vanished in a fireball. "No." Olivia slammed her fist. "Sophia, get us a route out of here." "Working on it." Sophia's screen flickered. "There's a nebula nearby. It'll hide us, but the radiation better than dying here." Marcus growled. Ava nosed toward the nebula. Council ships in pursuit. Ethan clutched his seat as radiation alarms wailed. "Shields at 10%. Liam shouted. Olivia's voice cut through the chaos. "Sophia, activate Project Haven now." Sophia slammed a final key. The remaining shift shimmered, cloaking the council scanners. Word confused. "Cloak holding." Sophia gasped, "But not for long. Then we run faster," Ava said, gritting her teeth as nebula swallowed them. Vax Rathlingered, scanning blindly. Ethan watched a child clutch her mother, tears streaming. "We'll make it," Olivia whispered, but her eyes said, "I hope." Behind them, the nebula lit up, a council missile volley annihilating debris. Too close. Senator James Whitaker stood in a hidden bunker, his face lit by a council transmission cord. Dason confirmed, he told the alien commander. "The fleet hides in the Orianabula." The alien's voice hissed, "You serve the council. Well, human, your species will be spared." Whitaker swallowed his shame. "It's better this way," he told himself. "Surrender saves lives." But as he cut the link, a memory flashed. Olivia's warning, "You're a fool. We talk her. They'll kill us all." Too late. The nebula's glow dimmed as the council fleet descended. Alarms blared across the cloakships. "Cloaks failing." Sophia shouted, "They're scanning us." Olivia's fist slammed the console. "How?" Ethan's eyes narrowed. "Whitaker, he's been leaking our jumps." Ava banked. Haven 1 sharply. "They're targeting the rear ships. What can hold them off?" Marcus loaded Thelus plasma rounds. "We need a distraction." A beat of silence. Then Ava straightened. "I'll draw them away." "No." Olivia snapped. "Westic together." "There's no together. If they flank us," Ava said quietly. "I'm Hephaestus' pilot here. Let me go." Liam's voice cracked. "Ava," she cut him off. "Tell me, brother, I'm sorry." Before anyone could, she throttled Haven 1 into a dive, breaking the cloak. Lasers lit the nebula as she screamed into the sea. "Come and get me, you bastards." The council ships chased her into the storm. Now Olivia roared. Sophia rerouted power to the remaining ship's course set for Elysia. Go. Ethan watched Ava's blip vanish on the scanner. "She's buying a time." Marcus gripped his rifle. "Time woos." As the fleet raced toward Elysia, a massive explosion lit the nebula, a supernova of light. Ava's final transmission crackled. "Run and live." Liam slammed his FIST, tears streaming, Olivia stared ahead, jaw clenched. Whitaker's face flickered on a console screen. You cannot hide forever, he intoned. Ethan met Olivia's gaze. He's with them, she nodded. Ethan will make him regret it. Their remaining ships limped toward Alia, their wool-scarred. Ethan stared at the scanner where Aya's blip had vanished. She saved us, he murmured. Olivia's voice was steel, and we'll honor her, but first we serve. Sophia suddenly pointed. What's that? A colossal structure drifted in the blackness. A derelict Allen Arcade surface pocked with age. Liam whistled. That's not Council Tech Elia's Ark. Ethan breathed, recalling the star map the A mentioned in the logs. It could help us. Marcus grunted. Or it's a trap. Olivia cut the debate. We're checking it out. Sophia. Liam Sue up. You're with me inside the Ark. Dust coated the walls. Flickering hologs showed alien faces, tall, slender beings with glowing eyes. A voice echoed, welcome heirs of Alia, we awaited you. Sophia froze. That's the A. I am the last mem offa. Alice, the voice replied, the council deemed you so unpredictable they exterminated my creators. I have waited millennia to assist. Ethan touched a wall panel. Data flooded his mind. A planet with breathable air shielded from sensors. Elysia Prime. Olivia, he said. This is your new home. But Marcus raised his rifle. We trust this thing. The council's probably tracked us here. Negative, the A stated. My systems mask all life signs, but the council will come. You must decide, hide here or fight. Liam glanced at the AR. Engines. These are fusion cores. To power a city we could retrofit them to our ships. Olivia's eyes narrowed fast as they worked. Ethan studieth Alice logs. A message repeated where the council's lies trust in unity. Sophia paused, her hands trembling. What if we're wrong? What if this is Anna third trick? Olivia placed a hand on hers. Helder. Ava trust at us to keep going. We don't stop. Suddenly alarms blared. Thirk shuddered. Council ships detected the warm. They followed your trail. Marcus cursed at how Ethan's face ped. Whitaker, he's still leaking our jumps. Olivia gripped her rifle. Then we make or stand here. Liam. Sophia, get those cores online now. The arcing hummed to life casting. Eerie blue light. The Ark's corridor shook as council missiles spounded its shields. Marcus fired at a drone squad, his voice roaring over the cows. We stay and fight. Ava's death means nothing if we run again. Olivia blocked his path. Ava died so we could live. This isn't revenge, it's suicide. Ethan stepped between them. The AI says Elia Prime is habitable, shielded, can hide their rebuild. Marcus spot you trust a machine. The council's probably controlling it. I am not Council. I echoed, but my systems cannot hold four of her. Decide. Sophia, pale but determined, raised her hand. I vote for Elysia. We're no use to anyone dead. Liam nodded, saying those fusion cores can cloak fleet. We have to try. Marcus glared. You're all cowards. Olivia's voice softened. Avacos to save us. Honor her by surviving. Marcus's shoulders slumped. Fine, but if this goes wrong it won't. Ethan said. Thealcy logs say the planet's defenses are rudimented. Council can't touch it. Liam, RIC to the engine room. Retrofitting the cores now. Sophia helped me as they worked. The AI projected a hologram of Elysia Prime, a lush world, oceans gleaming under twin suns. Theresites. Ethan whispered. They're still intact. Olivia cried. His arm will rebuild. I promise. Sophia suddenly cursed. Whitaker's tagging our signals again. En route through the Ark systems. Bias timeth. Ark's engines flared, linking to Thefleet. Shields shimmered around the ship's cloaks holding. Liam said, but the Kunzels closing in. Marcus loaded his rifle. I'll hold the airlock. Get theaters to Alia. Olivia shook her head. No more sacrifices. We leave now. As Thefleet detached, the Ark's eye whispered, good luck. Heirs of Earth behind them. Thirk self-destructed, engulfing the Council ships in flames. Elia Prime's atmosphere burned crimson as Thefleet descended. Olivia's ship shuddered. Shields at 50%. Ava's replacement pilot, Acquiet woman named Jara, called out, hold together. Olivia muttered. The planet surface emerge. A jungle world ruins. Ophalacy cities peeking through vines. Ethan stared as struck. The eye wasn't lying. This place is alive, but the Council sleep followed. Relentless. Marcus slammed his fist. They're not giving up. We need to. A transmission cut him off. This is Waker. Surrender. The Council offers Mercy, Sophia, hack the signals aboard the Lid cruiser. I can fry their systems. Do it, Olivia ordered Sophia's. Screen flashed on. Their weapons are offline for now, then we mac it, Count Marcus said, grabbing a fusion core. Liam, help me rig these to the planetary grid. The Alish can weaponize them. As Lamb nodded, the council ships regrouped. Lasers rained down, scorching the jungle. Ethan spotted a temple-like structure. That's the defense hub Thei's logs mentioned it. Olivia turned to Sophia. Get to the hub, activate the shields. Sophia and Jara sprinted into the ruins, dodging debris inside ancient council esclode. I need a password, Sophia panted. Unity, Ethan shouted over the comm. The LC motto. Sophia typed the screen's flirt access granted above. A shimmering barrier engulfed the fleet. Council lasers dissolved harmlessly. Marcus grinned. Now this is a fight, but the cruiser of Rayla Raft broke through, crashing toward the hub. Marcus met Olivia's eyes on this. He charged into the jumble, fusion core in hand. Marcus, what? Olivia yelled. Too late. He leaped onto the cruiser's hull, welding the Correttoit's reactor tail. Ava, I'm sorry, he whispered, detonating it. The explosion lit the sky. Vax Wrath shatter excellence fell. Ethan stared at the debris. Saved us again, Olivia's voice broke. We'll bury him here with honor. As night fell, the survivors gathered. Sophia played a hologram of Marcus's last message. Make them remember we fought in orbit. The council retreated. A wounded beast. Rain fell on Alia Prime, washing saw from the sky. Olivia stood at the edge of a crater where Marcus's body lay buried. A simple stone marked his name beside Itanother. Stone raid. Ava Mitchell pillar protector and placed a flower on both grades. They'd hate this, he said softly. The quiet Olivia managed to smile. Ava would have mocked the ceremony. Marcus would have asked for a bigger explosion in the distant. Servivores rebuilt the Alice city. Liam welded scrap metal into home. Sophia Hackadancian systems restoring power. Children played in alien gardens laughing. Jareth, new pilot, approached the council's gone. Sensors show no ships for light years. Don't trust it, Olivia said. They'll return, but we'll be ready. The AI's voice echoed. Alia Prime is yours now. Its secrets will aid your survival. Ethan studied a hologram of the planet. Theoc left weapons. Tech, even blueprints for ships we can thrive her. Sophia frowned. What about Earth? The people left behind. Olivia's jaw tightened. We honor them by living by fighting. That night the group gathered in a restored Elsa Hall. Faint starlight filtered through cracked ceilings. We need a council of our own, Liam said. No secrets, no lies. Olivia nodded. Elected letters from every ship, every voice matters. Ethan raised a cup to Ava, to Marcus, to the ones who didn't make it to the future. The eye whispered as the fire dimed. Olivia recorded a final lock. This is Commander Olivia Rias. The council betrayed us. We ran, but we serve a Vetalesia Prime is our home now. If you're a listening council, know this will never stop running and will never stop fighting. The camera panned to the Starsa single council cruiser drifted lifeless, a relic of a war not yet won.